there, folks. This is Rocky Red Panda here for PND Studios. It is Wednesday, means time for another food review. Now, this week, we're going to be talking about a new restaurant that opened in the area. But wait, where's Olivia's? You said you were going to do Olivia's. I pushed that aside because new restaurants take front page. Now, this new restaurant is in Thurmont, Maryland. It's called Los Amigos Mexican Restaurant. This is a second restaurant because their home base restaurant is in Hagerstown, Maryland. But I did go to the one in Thurmont, so I had a chance to check them out. But don't take my word for it. Just watch this video first.
Well, he got the Enchiladas Verde, which is a green sauce.
Oh.
You got everything now?
Yep, we're good. Thank you.
Which is a green sauce. And I got Chipotle chicken with the Chipotle sauce. It's not as dark as regular Chipotle because they added other ingredients, but it's really good with beans, rice, and chicken. And his Enchilada Verde with the green sauce and rice. And we got homemade fresh guacamole.
Let's go ahead and talk about Los Amigos Mexican Restaurant. Los Amigos Mexican Restaurant is located in Thurmont, Maryland, right off of Highway 15 South. Well, this location. It took over the old Pizza Hut that went out of business last year and is next door to Roy Rogers. Now, when you first make your way to this restaurant, there's parking at plenty, so you're not going to have an issue with the parking. Now, the decor and the ambiance when you walk in, it has this feel of Tex Mex mixed in with this Mexican Hispanic chain restaurant feel. Now, there's nothing wrong with it. I absolutely loved it. Now, the one thing that caught my eye are two things. First being that lovely painting that you saw in my video of that little girl dressed as Day of the Dead. It might have been a chain, I don't know, but I loved it. With the guns in the air going pew, 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 pew. And of course, you might have noticed also in the background, their little gate heading in and out of the kitchen. That was handmade, folks. That was handmade with the Los Amigos logo on it. And, of course, the horse. I thought that was cool. But let's go ahead and let's talk about the food you saw in the video. So what I had to eat personally, I had the Enchiladas Verdes. My friend got the Polo Chipotle. And we also got homemade guacamole. The drinks we had, I had the Ocean. And he got an imported beer or an imported Mexican beer. We both had the water. So let's talk about the drinks first. So I got the Ocean. That was a mixture of vodka, peach schnapps, gin, blue cacao, and lemon soda. Of course, I got the little from my friend because he's like, no, you didn't order a Mexican beer. I'm just like, okay. You know, I wanted something fruity, so the first thing I saw was the Ocean. Now, their prices for their drinks are a little bit expensive. I believe mine was about $8, but it was absolutely delicious. You can barely taste any of the alcohol, which actually is bad. You know, I sucked that drink down like flat in no time. Now, he got one of the imported Mexican beers. And, of course, he said the only way to eat it is drink it with lime and a little salt to it. I'm just like, actually, he says it adds this whole different kind of flavor. I take your word for it, man. I take your word for it. Now the food I got the Enchiladas Verde. Now, what is the Enchiladas Verde? Now, the Enchiladas Verde, as it says here on their menu, I'm going to read it to you, is 2 shredded beef enchiladas topped with green sauce and served with rice. I thought the proportion of heat was just about right. The rice was delicious. Enchiladas Verde, that's one of my favorite dishes, or I should say my go-to dishes when I try out Mexican restaurants. Now, my friend, he got the Polo Chipotle. which was grilled chicken in our signature chipotle sauce served with rice and mashed potatoes. He substituted the mashed potatoes for beans. Now, he said his mother actually makes this at home, and he says, oh, this is probably just as good as what my mother would make at home. And he absolutely loved it, the sauce, the right amount of heat. Now, the guacamole, we got the guacamole. It was made al fresco, which is supposed to be made at your table, but they made it in the kitchen. Regardless, it was homemade guacamole. Now, I didn't think it was hot. My friend didn't think it was hot, but my parents, they said that has a little kick to it. Maybe they got like a little pepper or something, but it was absolutely delicious. Now, with your meal, you do get your free salsa chips and your salsa. The salsa wasn't spicy, but the chips were delicious. You could just eat all of those and just sit there and just eat. Before you know it, you're full because you're eating all the salsa chips. So it's endless salsa chips, friends. And we had some cups of water. Now, how are we going to rate this place? Well, let's talk about a little bit more about their menu. I'm going to look at their dinner menu. We're going to say, let's just see what they have. So you have your nachos, you have your tacos, soup salads, your quesadillas, enchiladas, burritos, steaks, fajitas, chicken, and seafood. And of course, you do have a vegetarian dish. But when you talk about this, we got to talk about the prices. The prices, my Enchiladas Verde and my friend's Polo Chipotle was between $7 to $8. So that was on the lunch menu, and it's smaller portions. But if I were to get the same thing on the dinner menu, you're talking between $10 to $15 to $16, which is a little bit steep, but their food is delicious, no doubt. So when it comes to the Enchiladas Verde itself, I'm going to rate it on Enchiladas Verde. I'm going to give that one a rating of about a 9 out of 10. Absolutely delicious. I enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed it. Will I get it again? Of course I will. His Polo Chipotle that he got, I would say that one will be a 9 out of 10. The guacamole, I'm going to give that one a 10 out of 10. My ocean drink, that one's going to be a 10 out of 10. Now, all together, I'm going to go with my friend. We both agreed, 8.5. Because, again, keep in mind, what you will find here is what you will find at most chained Mexican restaurants, but this place has more of authentic flavors. It's more of a Tex Mex feel. Now, I brought my friend along. I always bring him along when I go to Hispanic restaurants because he's from Mexico, so he could differentiate the flavors and tell me a lot more about this place. I love it. So if you're looking to try something new, especially down in Thurmont, Maryland, and you want Hispanic food, I would suggest trying out this place right here. Trying out Los Amigos. That's right, Los Amigos Mexican restaurant. I'll have all the information for them located down below. Thank you, Los Amigos. You guys are great. I will definitely be going back because I do want to take my parents there in person, let them try it out, and I do want to take some other friends with me to try it out as well. Now, if you've been to Los Amigos, especially the one in Hagerstown, I want to hear your experience, what your favorite dishes were, etc. Leave your comments down below. And of course, as always, like and subscribe for more awesome videos here from P&D Studios. Now for now, this is Rocky Red Panda signing out. Good eats. And of course, next week is going to be my review of Olivia's here in Gettysburg. Till then, peace out.